Hello everybody, thank you for joining me again today. Last time we left off and we were working on playing with daylight sensors and stuff like that, and the episode went a little bit long, just a little bit. So for the sake of time, I already went ahead and I got kind of figured out how we're going to update the ZDS, because right now it's still a little bit unstable, and with the introduction of the daylight sensor, it will make it much more stable. So without further ado, this is kind of what I've come up with. You can see it's daytime right now. Where's the sun? There's the sun. And so, this is our mock villager door. So this would lead off into the house, and you can see if ground level, obviously this would be further down, but ground level, they would be able to walk up and get into their house. Blah, blah, blah. Just fine. And then let's go ahead and kick this over. I'm going to use a command here. This is obviously my redstone test world. So let's time set to 14,000, which is just past sundown. So now the first thing that you're going to notice is that the daylight sensor's off. There's no redstone leaving it. And with these two hoppers here, I have them facing each other, which you do that just by placing one and then hold shift while you look at the other one, or else you just open it up. So anyways, these hoppers have items in them. And so the first hopper, we'll call this one A and B, or actually we'll call this one A, the left one A. We'll just call them left and right. How about that? That seems to make a little bit more sense. So the left one here is being fed items by the right one, which as the left one fills up, the comparator is what I believe that's called, then senses how many blocks are in the left hopper there, which you can see as the more full it gets, the further a signal it can send. So right now we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then let's go ahead and kick this over to daytime. And I already have this measured out. And we want there to be a little bit of a delay before it kicks off in daytime. So that way zombies have a chance to burn up. Iron golems have a chance to kill everything. So see, now it's down to 1, 2, 3, 4. Because these items in the left one are being, you can see it's going 1, 2, 3, 4, pushing it over. So the left one is pushing all the blocks into the right. And see, now we're down to the 3. And then as soon as it kicks off and goes down to the 2, the door opens right on cue, and then the villagers are allowed out of the house. And so, and then it just continues to funnel throughout the day, and then once it becomes nighttime again, voila! So this is so much more compact, so much cleaner, and I'm gonna go get started on this in the real world of Nimbus. I think I pointed this out the last episode we made, but I really like how nether quartz was introduced. Like it's in the nether, which makes it kind of really nice to be able to find it. And it's like there was no real reason to go to the nether besides glowstone before. So I really like that, and I really like how sparingly it's used in the new recipes. It's still it fits in right with everything that we've already got. Woo! So this is the current ZDS. It's kind of hidden here, but how it works is it uses some water to detect or to destroy grass, and then there's a block update detector that whenever the grass grows back from the sunlight, thus the daylight detector, that it would then update the block update detector, and then it'd pop this the switch here, and then we come all the way through to this AND gate, which would then control a timing to be able to... No. We don't have to do any of that anymore. Oh, shoot. You know what? I forgot to make 2 hoppers. That's fine. With this new setup, with this new system, we don't have to worry about any of that. How lovely. Like, all this stuff, I can save so much redstone. Like, there's gonna be... Oh my goodness, there is so much I'm just going to get back. I am so excited with this new design that I've come up with. You be gone! So much redstone. And then we also had you can kind of see it here. We had this dispenser that was full of seeds, and then yeah, that's gonna be lovely. Now I have a bunch of seeds in my inventory. Sweet. Not really. And then we had this water flow on soul sand to dispense the seeds. You know, it's just really hectic old system, and now it's going to be sleek and good and new. I'm excited. Alrighty, so I finished clearing out the room. It's very open, very spacious now that we have all that worthless junk cleared out of the way. To give you reference, the AND gate was over here. The flow path for the timer was over here. Then the old, as you can see here, the old daylight sensor was through this glass. And just to double check, yep, the sunlight level is adjusting. See, right under this, we have a block light of 15. That is awesome. So we are good. So without further ado, let's go ahead and place down our daylight sensor. Just double check that that's in the correct spot. Perfect, perfect. And then start building this thing. Okay, so I've got a screenshot on my other monitor here to just make sure that I'm building this correctly. Let's actually go ahead and add. Yeah, that'll be fine. It's a little bit more cramped than I want. Yeah, I'm going for space now. So what you gonna do about it? Let's see. So then we've got the one block, and then the 1, 2, and so this feeds into the 2 hopper timers. So let's go ahead and place 1 hopper like so, and the other, oops, like so, and now those hoppers are pointing at each other. Like I said earlier, you do that by holding shift while you, oops, I've already messed this up. Wow, way to be, Nims. Way to be. Screw it up on camera. Should have been like this, and then we have that one leading into a redstone torch, and then the hoppers go down. Just go ahead and throw you, then place hopper A, then hopper B, or hopper left, hopper right. It doesn't really matter. Goodness gracious. And then we have the comparator is what we need to add now. So then we've got the sweet baby right there. And, oh, you know what? I got rid of all my seeds, so I can't test this. Well, let's go ahead and let's finish this up real quick. So, and then we'll go from there. Then I'll go get the seeds. So this goes 1, 2, 3 blocks out. And then after that, that's it. That's the design. That's the plan. Then it's just repeaters into wherever I need. And so, yeah, I'm going to go get those. Well, let me finish this real quick. Oh, of course I would block it off. Well, great. I'm going to go get some seeds or something, some spare block, and then give this a go. Okie doke. So I put in a whole buttload of dirt because, you know, dirt is dirt and you've got tons of it. So this thing is in nighttime mode because I can see stars. So let's make sure it doesn't reach the entire way up the stairs. So let's go ahead. It might get laggy right here if it's set up properly. All right, so it should have all the zombie defense doors up right now. So let's go ahead and I'm going to take a shortcut. Why? Because I can. It's my castle. I can do what I want. Oh, I'm so sorry, Rose. I'm so sorry. Go back. Be safe. And it looks like it's working. Perfect. I'm going to go take a nap and make sure it shuts off at daylight. Oh, well, there's a bunch of villagers that are locked out. Way to be, dum-dums. Dum-dums. I'm going to take a nap and make sure it opens up well. Alrighty, I'm back outside, and It should be going down. It has a delay of, I'm going to guess, 15 seconds. I literally just woke up and then ran outside immediately. Oh, whoa, hey! Hoping not to miss it. And there it goes. There it works. And see, now all of our villagers are pouring out, ready to begin their days, ready to start their journey ahead of them. So that's it. I think the ZDS, that was a very easy fix to get it hooked up into the entire system. Oh, speaking of getting stuff hooked up into the system, this is the newest member of the town of Nimbus. Ethan and Travis decided to join us. They have a nice little library built here on the outskirts of town. Very, very cool. And they are fully hooked up. I really like how the ZDS is turning out, how easy it is to expand, because I just got this house. Basically, I wired it up off of, what is this? We decided it was a church, a guardhouse. I don't know. I always thought of them as guardhouses, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people yelled at me and called them churches. So, either way, it was very, very easy to get the new house wired up. I really, really like how the zombie defense system is turning out, especially with the new daylight sensor. That makes things just oh so much easier. The next thing I wanted to take advantage of in patch 1.5 is our chicken farm, or more specifically the egg farm. This current system that we've got where you shoot the wooden button with your bow, and then the chute opens up, and then downfall all the eggs. Well, that's nice, and it kind of gets the job done, but I mean, you gotta sit here and you gotta aim with your bow, and then you only get like a dozen eggs at a time. What if we're like trying to mass produce eggs for something? So I want to try a couple of different things here. The first thing that I want to test is if you put a chest with a hopper below it, will the hopper... Actually, let me do it like this. Will the hopper pull the items out of the chest? I think that I saw that it would, but I'm not entirely sure. So if we place our stuff like this, okay, so then the hopper should pull them out of this chest and put them into this chest. So let's... Alright, it looks like it's working. That is very, very cool. So we could make a ton of storage for eggs. So what I'm thinking here is, so using this, is it could go chest, hopper, chest, hopper, chest, hopper, and, hopper, chest, hopper, chest, hopper, chest, all the way until we get down to like a point where we want to be like our final chest. Say that's like, that point is right here. So then it can go along this wall, and so that way, even if we empty this chest of eggs, there's like 4 more chests. Well, it'd be more than that. There'd be like 10 more chests just along this wall that are filled with, and we can use like the hopper line. See, it's completely emptied, and put them all in this chest. So we could use the hopper line like that in order to basically make like a wire, like almost like a feed the beast style of wire along the side of this wall. So I'm going to make sure that we've got all the tools, and then let's get this thing started. Alrighty. Well, the first thing that I've decided, or after much deliberation, I shouldn't say the first thing that I decided, is you can see I'm up here in the room with all the chickens, and instead of just continuing to have these water flows push the eggs toward the middle, what I want to do is kill all the chickens. Die, chickens. Make some KFC for me. Yes, please. The first, what I've decided on is, instead of having the water flows like this, what if we just coated the entire floor? I know it sounds kind of ridiculous, but just coated the entire floor with hoppers. And it's like that way, no matter where a chicken is, when they lay their egg, it'll get picked up by the hopper. And what that's going to do is there's not going to be any more chickens hopping around in water excessively. So we'll be able to have many, many, many more chickens up here, and have a much, much smaller lag spike or lag print. I don't know what you'd want to call it. But, so up here in the very, very top, I've made a whole bunch of hoppers. I used pretty much all of my spare wood to make all the chests. And, let's go ahead and, I just don't want to fall out of anything. So, yeah, 40 hoppers. So I'm just trying to think, where do I want this to come out at? I would think that I want it pointing this way. So we'll have it go, oops, not that far. We'll have it come out. So it'll be, that one will be pointed down, and then, oops. Well, I'll have to kind of wing this now. Dang it, Nims. Okay, and then that one will be pointed over. And then this one will be pointed down, and then this one will be over, and then, oops. So then, obviously, we'll go down, down, and then over, and then, well, hell with it. Let's just call that it. So let's go here, then here, and then do, bam, 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 and then I should get some chickens put up there. I'll do it. I'll get the chickens put up there a different way. So with this layout, no matter where I put these blocks, say I put the block right here, right? That block is going to come around from here into this one, into this outside corner, into this middle, and where, you know, all of them are going to congregate. Excuse me. And then it's going to follow this track all around until we finally get to the block down there where, oops, I was holding shift as to not fall. And so then we'll have our netherrack to be able to pick up. So I am going to use, yeah, I'm going to go grab some ender eyes, and then we'll tunnel into this thing from the roof of it. So that's how we'll get our chickens up in here. Oh, God. Oh, my God. I thought I was going to fall and die. That was going to be so scary. And so then I'll go ahead and put a bottom on this, and see, again, no matter where those chickens lay those eggs, we're always going to have, you know, we're always going to catch them. And so there's not going to be that big lag spike like there was before, that with all the chickens and the water and the particle effects. No, 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 sir. It's just going to be nice, easy, clean building. This is, hopefully, I don't know exactly how lag efficient hoppers are, but this should be much better than all the particle effects that were being created by those chickens. Bam. So then you are going to be there, and actually I need to get over there. So place that, and then how easy. And then this track basically is just going to follow the wall, and then I'll have the collection spot down there. Let's go get some ender eyes. Geronimo! Alrighty, so let's get up on this roof here. I grabbed a whole bunch of eggs. Very nice. Oh, apparently I destroyed one of these blocks. Well, that's kind of convenient. So I can get up like that now. Bam. Then there we go. Yep, and see, now we've got, this is just awesome. I love hoppers. Like, at first I was like, oh, hoppers, what are these? And now it's like, oh, hopper, what are these miraculous devices? Come on, chickens. I know you want out of them there eggs. Oh. We're doing pretty good. We've got a decent amount of chickens so far. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, get inside. Alright. Oh, I just killed one on accident. My bad, chicken. My bad. And so, how many entities is that? Let's get a rough count. 12? 13? 12. All right, I'm gonna go get some more chickens. Dude, this is gonna be our first big ender toss. Yeah, I've got that one random chicken farm outside of town. Yeah, that was pretty cool. We need to build an ender eye farm now too. Oh my goodness, there's so many farms that can just be made awesome by. Oh, I guess there's not all that many eggs in here. That's kind of disappointment. Yeah, just because I can. Why not? Sweet. Alrighty, well that's going to be where we stop it for today. I'm just going to throw I keep going over to the farm out in Nimbus to gather some more eggs. But just to, yeah, there we go. We got a couple more chicks in there. 2 more baby chicks. And I know it was working because I threw some items in there just a second ago. Well, there's 2 eggs. I guess a couple of the chickens died as they were like entering adulthood, whatever. But see, we've got our 2 eggs, and how I got this wired up here, or see, I feel weird saying wired. It's like piped up. Is it comes out here the side and comes down, and then it kind of does this loop to enter the chest, and then I even got the sign. Oh, see, it wasn't just at 2 eggs. And now it's already at 4. So I guarantee by the time we hit the next episode, this thing's going to be full. And that's going to be nice. We've got our eggs. It feels good to get everything updated to 1.5. It feels real nice to have like the daylight sensor set up here. It doesn't seem like too many villagers were caught out. I mean, of course, there's going to need to be some tweaking done still, but it all feels really good. It feels really like this new 1.5. I'm really, really liking it. So anyways, that's where we're going to pause it today. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.